Hey guys, welcome back to our TGS 2012 coverage. I've got Elvin and we're taking a look at the Razer as yet unnamed arcade stick. Yeah. Give us a bit of the overview for we've got the beta unit version 1 here, but you've been through a couple of revisions. Yeah. What's new in this one?
Okay, basically we first announced the beta program last year at TGS, so right here. And so far this year we've gone through like 12 revisions. This is number 13. So I mean, we've changed a lot of things, like we put in a lot of things as well and took out a lot of things. So basically what's different from last year is, first thing you notice is like the top is now acrylic cover. It used to be a metal, like, you know, black casing. So in this case, we are allowing people to actually create their artwork and change the top covers as well. So the stick is really heavy on moddability, as you can see when you open it. The screws at the back, you can actually open up the acrylic case and put in your own artwork. Same thing for the buttons at the back. You can remove individual buttons as well, and replace and reassign buttons. And yeah, we also included this honeycomb kind of texture at the bottom. So it's all individual screw mountings, so you can actually mount your PCBs and storage kind of compartments as well. You can shift this around and things like that. We added in additional bat top for people who prefer gaming with the bat top instead of the ball. And yeah, I mean, it's like what I said, we're heavy on modding, right? So we allow gamers to actually open the whole thing and not void the warranty and things like that. So
what can they do with this to the point of voiding warranty without going that last step?
Basically, they can pretty much like mod anything they see in here, like button placement, like can change the buttons if they want, change the stick if they want. But the only thing they can't do is like the PCB inside here. So basically, they cannot unscrew and so I mean you can, but you just void the warranty, right? So because like we cannot guarantee the integrity of the stick after you have tampered with that thing. So yeah, I guess that's the limit we go to.
Now, in terms of parts, are these off-the-shelf parts? Are people going to be able to use any type of stick or button, or are they only going to be available through you directly?
These are actually Sanwa parts, Sanwa components. So these are probably off the shelf. You can get it off the shelf, you can replace them if you want. And same for the buttons, right? So you can actually, probably like just swap them out and put them in if they ever break or anything like that. Yeah.
Now, in terms of multi-format, this is a 360 stick. Yeah, is it going to work on a PlayStation 3 if people mod it?
Out of the box, no, but I guess you can if but we don't make it for PSL, no.
Will there be a PlayStation SKU as well, or is this purely for 360?
As of now, no, not yet. I mean, we might be working on it, but not. It depends on the feedback we get, or like how popular it gets. So. Yeah, no, not now. Yeah.
Now, the beta program that you guys have been going through and announced at last year's show, that's almost finished. Tell us a bit about some of the feedback you've had and what it means that the beta is now about to end.
Yeah, so basically, like what I said, the beta started a year ago. And so now, as of today, this morning, we kind of like, entered the last phase of beta. And within the last phase, we're adding, inviting like 200 people who signed up. These 200 people actually range from like, pro gamers to modders, to like gamers like you and me. So we've been getting a lot of feedback, like really helpful stuff, like maybe the button placement's a bit wrong, or like they prefer the stick to be part apart, or even like things like not make it glossy because it's like a fingerprint magnet and things like that. So it's really helpful feedback. We get it, we try to accommodate as many people as possible, right? But obviously you can't. But we try to make the best out of it.
Gamers are a tough audience.
Yeah, I mean I am as well. I make a lot of noise about things like that. So. But obviously, at Razer, we want to do something perfect. We do not want to rush things. So we are actually listening to a lot of like the feedback and trying to like see what is doable, what is not doable, and what is not logical. So yeah.
So the last and probably the most important questions that everybody's going to want to know about this: when's it actually going to go into retail, and what's going to cost, and is it going to be available globally?
Retail will be after the test, but like what I said, we won't rush it. We won't put an end date to the beta. We will release it when we think it's good to go, which is hopefully early next year, hopefully. And retail price is not confirmed yet, but it's going to be ranging from about 179 or so, around that area. And it will be in Japan, available in Japan first, and then globally later on.
Perfect. Evan, thanks for chatting with us today. Obviously, it's one to keep an eye on, but you can check out more on everything happening at TGS 2012 on GameSpot.com.